For years, Virginia's Bon Secours hospitals have banned smoking on hospital grounds. But now they're banning smokers themselves, even people who only smoke in the privacy of their own home. The company is no longer hiring anyone whose urine sample tests positive for nicotine.
As a healthcare institution, we believe in supporting good health and being good health models to both each other, the patients, and the communities.
Current employees who smoke can still keep their jobs but are strongly encouraged to quit. The hospital system, which employs some 12,000 workers, joins the Cleveland Clinic and other healthcare powerhouses across the country that snuff out any job applicants who smoke. And that attitude is moving beyond the medical industry. For example, Wheeler Interests is a shopping center company that employs 35 people, but smokers need not apply. John Wheeler instituted the policy 5 years ago, mainly because smokers wasted valuable work time.
People would leave the office, 5 minutes taken down the elevator, 5 minutes outside smoking, 5 minutes come back up on the elevator. Of course, when they came into the office space, they smelled like smoke. They were doing that 8, 9, 10 times a day.
It was simply bad for business.
We have a lot of shopping centers, and when our folks go out into the field, our associates, and they're going to other people's businesses, which is like their homes, they'd walk in, they smell like smoke.
Victoria Paul used to be one of those associates, but today she's smoke-free thanks to the company's policy and the encouragement to quit.
The delivery was in a supportive fashion, and the pressure was probably brought on by myself. I brought, knowing that, you're one of the only ones that's doing it. It's not good for you. It's not good for the business. It's not good for the company.
But is it legal for an employer to refuse to even consider an applicant who smokes, even if they only do it on their own time? Yes, according to Regent University law professor Bruce Cameron.
There are a number of federal laws that protect you from discrimination, and they protect you from discrimination 2 areas. Basically, what we call immutable characteristics, that is, things you can't change, no matter how hard you try. And the other area is those areas where the government has decided that the employee's choice is more important than the employer's choice.
Those areas include race, age, gender, disability, and religion. And while federal law doesn't protect smokers, state and local laws can. Smoking is also costly in many ways. Most employers pay employees health care, and according to federal estimates, a smoker costs about $3,000 a year more than their non-smoking counterpart. Plus, smoking is the single most preventable cause of disease.
Heart disease is the #1 thing. Lung disease is very common in people that are smokers. It's not necessarily lung cancer, but the breathing, the COPD makes asthma a lot worse, makes allergies worse. And one thing that's interesting is it actually increases your chance for bladder cancer and throat cancer and skin cancer, not just the cancer of the lungs.
So if employers can discriminate against smokers, what's next? Obesity comes in as the second most preventable cause of disease, and it's costly as well. An obese employee costs a company, on average, $2,000 a year more than their normal weight counterpart.
Now, an employer could, in fact, discriminate on the basis of an employee's weight. They could discriminate on the basis of an employee's exercise routine. They could discriminate on the basis of an employee's education. In fact, they do it all the time.
So the combination of discrimination against smokers and the tough job market may be the incentive to finally kick the habit. Lori Johnson, CBN News.